Hi, I'm Kurt von Kahle with Kurt's Kitchen. Today we're going to do chicken Dijonnaise, which is a pan-sear sauté, but we're actually going to finish in convection or a high heat oven. This will speed up our result and trap the juices in. Okay, we're going to do the butterfly cut. Take your knife at about a 25-degree angle. We're going to do a thin slice into the thicker portion to fan that open. And again, if the chicken breast is thick on this side, you could do it there as well. This one seems to be nice and uniform, so I'm just going to cut it in half. Next, what we're going to do is just season one side. As a chef, we just want to know that at least our food is flavored, but we'll allow for, at the table, if you want to add more salt and pepper. Now we at least know there's a little bit of seasoning so that it has some flavor. So if you can feel a nice heat coming off the pan at about 5 or 6 inches away, you're ready to go. We're going to use a high heat oil. We're using grapeseed. You could also use canola, safflower, sunflower, or coconut. Now we're just going to put in about 2 tablespoons, or really just enough to cover the base of your pan. And I'm only going to turn the pan to just coat it. Okay, we're just going to lightly dredge the chicken breast in flour. Now you could also use cornmeal if you like, or gluten-free flour. Whenever you drop something in, obviously drop it away from you so you don't get the oil to splatter back on you. To the chicken breast. Now, when cooking a dish like this, what we're not going to do is shake the pan, because what we're trying to wait for is the natural caramelization from the protein. So as the item is heating up, you're going to see it start to change color around the outer diameter. When we can see that it's this white or opaque color all the way around, that's when we can test and see if we can move it. Because when you originally drop the chicken that's cold onto the hot plate, it's going to stick to the pan. After about 1.5 to 2 minutes, it will naturally caramelize and pull itself away from the pan. When you're testing it, if you go to flip it from the pan and if it's still stuck, just let it settle, because it will naturally pull itself away from that pan. Now this will allow us to flip it right over, and as you can see, we have a nice little caramelization going. And so we're only going to get this sauté started on the stove top, but now we're going to remove this from our stove top and finish in our high heat or convection oven for about 10 minutes. Next, we're going to plate the chicken up, and we're going to use the caramelization in the pan to make our pan sauce. Return the pan to your high heat, add some minced garlic, and immediately add a wine. I'm using Pinot Grigio, but you want to add this right away so that the garlic doesn't burn. Now you can add any aromatics to this. I'm going to use fresh tarragon. Now I'm using a lemon wedge skewered with a fork, and as I'm deglazing this pan, the lemon is going to help me remove the caramelized bits because we want that flavor in our sauce. We're going to use Dijon mustard to be our emulsifier. So we're going to use about 2 heaping teaspoons. And as we stir this in, you'll begin to see the sauce might break. The more you stir that in, that'll smooth out and make a nice, thick, and simple sauté.